So I've had Kaspa in my portfolio for a couple years now. And if I'm being honest with you guys, the only reason why I check Kaspa's price daily is because I make these videos. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I would not be checking the price action on Kaspa. I've been busy trading other coins while Kaspa just do its thing. It actually kind of looked like it was getting ready to take off a couple days ago, but then the market decides and wants to act a little bit funny. But anyways, we have a lot to discuss in today's video. This is one that you do not want to miss. That is for sure. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I could always be wrong. Make sure you guys do your own research. Now, real quick before I get into things, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. Register now, get $10 USDT. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. No VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. But getting into the video here, if we kick things off by taking a look at the CoinMarketCap Altcoin Season Index, what we see is this thing is kind of going down a little bit. Right now we're sitting at 40 out of 100, and last week we're sitting at 55 out of 100. Now, does this mean altcoin season is not going to happen and this was just a massive fake out and we're going to enter back into Bitcoin season? I don't believe that is going to happen, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But what I do know is all of these coins in the market is not going to rally. So when you take a look at a lot of the coins in the top 100, they're not all going to make people life-changing returns. Some of these things already rallied. Some of these things already done a 5x, a 10x. I'm talking about the big players, coins in like the top 10. Like those aren't going to make life-changing returns this bull cycle. It's just not going to happen, more than likely, right? Even though some people believe it will, I don't think so. If you're going to make life-changing returns, you got to go down a little bit more on the list here. And I believe Kaspa's at that sweet spot where I believe when smart contracts come out and more hype and momentum starts to build, I believe this entire ecosystem, Kaspa, the Kaspa meme coins, all of that is just going to explode. You know, I'm telling you guys, once smart contracts come out and you take a look at these prices for the KRC20 meme coins, I think you're going to see these things up like 50% daily. It's going to be just crazy, right? One of my biggest bets, Kaspi, Kango, Nacho, and Kasper, and I think that Quoke has serious potential as well, right? So you guys can check those out if you're interested into KRC20 meme coins. Matter of fact, the top gainers today is Kaspi, which is up 16%. I bought some more Kaspi not that long ago, actually, at exactly 2 million market cap or so, right? And right now it's at 4.9 million. So I'm up on my investment. I bought an okay amount of it, right? But anyways, getting back to Kaspa now, all right? Now, some people went all in on Kaspa, as you can see here. This person says, all in on Kaspa, wish me luck, want to retire me and mother, getting rich or going broke forever, been waiting 4 years. Patience is literally all that it takes, but for some reason people just do not have patience. And I just don't understand, what else are you doing with your time? Like, what is the rush, whether you get rich today or you get rich in 3 years? You're going to get rich if you hold an asset that has insane amount of potential and you've done your research and you can see the vision. Kaspa is one of those things. And again, I'm not trying to get anyone hype. I'm not telling anyone that Kaspa for sure is going to get you rich. All I'm saying is, if you believe in something, why don't you have the patience to hold it? If you don't hold it, it's because you never really believed in it to begin with. You were just going along with everybody else. And that is not the way to be investing. It just simply isn't. When you think about all the Bitcoin maxis, you know, they've been holding Bitcoin for quite a few years, and that's because they believed in it. Right? They didn't get shaken out after everyone is saying Bitcoin is this and that, it's trash, it doesn't make sense, all of this. They completely ignored the noise and they just went up and down with the ship like crazy, right? Massive swings in Bitcoin, massive swings. But eventually, now, right now, they're laughing all the way to the bank. All right, and I think that Kaspa holders is going to be laughing all the way to the bank. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I don't know if it's going to be next year. But if you want to make some money in the meantime because Kaspa is not doing anything, you can always, and I say this, do some trading as long as you know what you're doing. You know, there's plenty of good coins in the market, but not enough coins in the market where I'm willing to hold them long term. There are coins where I'm swing trading. I've made quite a few purchases over the last week, and they did all right. I am not even going to lie. But if you're someone that's not looking to swing trade, you just can't be bothered, you just want a coin that you just hold and forget, I just feel like you can't go wrong with Kaspa. I mean, I talk about this all the time, the community sentiment on CoinMarketCap, the most bullish coins. You see Kaspa is either going to be at number one or at number two. It's been like this for a very, very long time, and I don't see this changing anytime soon. All right, but if we check out what's going on with Kaspa on the day, right now it's down about 4.6%. The current price is 0.10 and the market cap is 2.65 billion. The volume is up 23% on the day, but this isn't, I mean, yes, Kaspa's down over 4.5%, but you check out what's going on with the overall market, and we're seeing a whole ton of red across the market. Yesterday, on Sunday, depending when you're watching this video, but yesterday the market was, majority of these coins was green. I mean, they weren't up massively. We saw like up 3%, 5%, 6%, something like that. But yeah, Kaspa is still one of those coins that you just have to forget about it if you believe in it, right? Now, if we scroll down here, obviously it's still missing Coinbase and Binance. If you believe that Coinbase and Binance is never going to list Kaspa, I think you're just kidding yourself. I honestly strongly believe that. You got to get into these coins before those major listings, because after those major listings, you're going to be chasing these things at all-time highs. Now, is Kaspa at a price where I think is a good spot to buy? I would say Kaspa, anything under 10 cents is a good spot to buy. If you could get Kaspa, I believe around 8 cents is even better though. Let's pull up the charts here. All right, so yesterday, where was Kaspa sitting? It was sitting at 10.6. and it pulled back quite a bit since its recent highs. This was July 22nd. It reached 11 cents, and right now it's sitting at, now we're sitting at 9 cents. Do I think that we could come back and retest, let's see here, 0.095? Yeah, that is definitely on the table again, especially if the market continues in the direction that's moving right now, which the market is very volatile. You guys have to remember this, right? And you also have to remember why you're holding what you're holding. If you're trying to change your life, you're going to have to hold. You're not going to only see upwards movements all the time. We're going to get pullbacks along the way. Sometimes the pullbacks is going to be more drastic and dramatic than we want it to be, but it's just a space that you're in. If you're looking for something more stable, you're going to have to invest in the S&P 500 or something like that, collect your 10% returns yearly. But if you want to take on more risk and you really want to make life-changing returns, you can definitely make those life-changing returns here in crypto, but you have to be patient about it, and you have to accept the fact that crypto is extremely volatile, and it takes one bad tweet from Donald Trump or something to have these coins really come crashing down. But they always do bounce back. We see it time and time again, right? But you have to be very selective with the coins that you decide to invest in. Well, if we come back over to the charts, Kaspa as of right now is still moving in the right direction. Let's check out this indicator, see what we're seeing here. So there we go. A recent buy zone was fired on July 24th. It says that we're still in this bullish momentum, which was fired on July 10th. So yeah, Kaspa is still just doing its thing. You just gotta let Kaspa do its thing. Eventually, it's gonna reach back towards all-time highs and then past all-time highs. And yeah, you gotta let Kaspa do its thing, man, if you really believe in this project. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I just want to do a quick little update on Kaspa. It's been a few days, I think, that I've talked about this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of my links down below, and until next time, take care.